Alright folks, so, shop update. Rob's bike is together running. I just got back from Motorheads. I ran out of freaking air shifter line. I have 36 inches, I needed 40. So I ran and got a 40-inch piece from him, got that worked out, so the air shifter's hooked up. That was the last thing. So now, all I gotta do is put bodywork on. So I'm probably, not even gonna lie, I'm probably gonna set y'all up on a time lapse so you can watch me put bodywork on this. It's not that bad, really. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But it shifts. I just ran it through all the gears on the stand, and the boost control works, and the air volume is enough to keep up. Am I a big fan of having this in here? No, but this is the expansion tank to expand our air volume. So air comes from the compressor, goes down to the arm, and it also forks off and goes up to this tank. This tank is only running the boost control. Yeah, it can backfeed and so on and so forth, but the primary feed for this is to the boost control through this regulator to 40 psi, which is then regulated by the dual MAC valves to whatever I command on the dome based on the dome pressure sensor's reading. I need a pop rivet that quick. I unpop riveted it because I had an air leak. So I got to repop rivet that quick, and then that's done. Shifter's fed entirely off the arm, and it's ready to rock and roll. So all I got to do is put side fairings on, tank cover on, dash panels in, seat on, wipe and wax, check tire pressures, and send this thing home. It is currently 7 o'clock at night. Rob will be here at about 9 or 10 in the morning. Probably knowing Rob, and he's probably excited. I bet he's here by 8. We're hoping for 10 because I'd love to get some sleep. So I'm going to go ahead and get the body work on, and she's ready to rock and roll, guys. She runs great. When I put it back together and put gas in the tank, it fired up after like 2 revolutions. Now, given it'd have a few revolutions before that to prime the fuel system, or not fuel system, the oiling system, but that wasn't a big deal. That didn't count. No fuel hooked up. So, she runs good. She seems to be happy as can be. I'll have him do a test ride when he gets here tomorrow. It's still a typical warm-up. It's on E60 right now, or E50? I didn't even look. E something right now. So right now he's got to start it and give it like 30 seconds to warm up before you can give it throttle. I can tweak that out of it, but if I tweak it out of it in E, then it gets funny in gas. It's a give and take of the flex fuel for fuel tech. Now Max ECU seems to be more forgiving on it, but it's actually better than it used to be, because it used to be you had to hold the throttle on this thing for the first like minute to get it to even run. So we're good to go on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that together, and then as soon as that's together, tomorrow once he comes to pick that up, I'm gonna grab Chris Charles, put him on the dyno, and we're gonna Hail Mary that thing for 600 horsepower. All right, folks, it is officially 8 p.m. and she's done. Tested, good to go. She shifts through all gears. She has boost control by gear. She has boost restriction, not boost by ethanol content. Fuel Tech doesn't do that, but I can do a restriction where at E10 it pulls 20 pounds off the dome. So if you're putting 20 on the dome, you're doing something serious. Even on his highest freaking boost setting, which is 25 on the dome, it's still only going to be 5 on the dome if he accidentally has done that setting on pump gas. Still safe. So went ahead, cleaned up, got the stickers on it. And I am happy to say this bike is ready to go home. Flex fuel, boost restriction by ethanol content, boost by gear, 3 boost maps, functional gas gauge on the dash, air compressor by ECU managed, compressed air boost control, PTFE lines, new transmission, unfortunately. It's been quite an adventure, quite a journey. And honestly, I'm happy to see her go home. In the morning, I'll see you, Rob.